heavyweight, cruiserweights. I had one guy that was #2 in the world, one at #4 in the world. Clarence Svensson won 2 WBC interim titles in 2 different divisions. I got a fighter right now, Otto Wallin. He's 17-0. I've got a fighter, Kai Robin Hobner. His father was world champion. He's 9-0 with 8 KOs. A girl, Patricia Burkholdt. She's 5-0.
Wow.
And I have Mikkel Nielsen, who's 2-0. So yeah, I mean, I've worked with a lot of fighters. Jack Koke, who's fighting, defending his world title tomorrow in Germany. Yeah, I mean, I've worked for a lot of fighters. You must have
worked till late at night. I would start early in the day and work till pretty late in the evening then.
I do. I put a lot of hours in, and being in Denmark, and yes, you have to know your fighter. It's important to know him inside and out and be able to connect to him. It's so important. They have to trust you. You're in there, and there's a bond that develops that, you know, they're looking for the right answers. They're looking to feel like they're guarded, and they go to the corner. They want to hear the right things that are going to pull them through.
And what's that like for you to be in the corner doing what people did for you in that moment, you know, in the moment of the fight? Like, do you ever flash back to yourself? Do you ever, like, you know, is there like a great pride that wells up when you see your fighter? Like, there must be like a lot of emotions. Plus, there's all these people around, and there's the hype, and the TV, and the this, and the crowds, and you have to keep your
composure.
Yes, and keep them together because
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, working the corner is a great thing. You work the craft with them, and for me, it's important to have the old school of teaching and working that every day. I really like to work with repetition. It's the mother of perfection, and you work that over and over. And I feel like today sometimes the craft is kind of neglected, where you have to learn your skills and keep putting that time in. And sometimes fighters want to move faster than they need to. They got to learn the craft and put their time in, like the old timers.
Because then they have the safety net. If they've repeated this stuff, then it's going to be there when their mind's getting kind of fuzzy. Because I think after getting hit around a few times, your mind can't be totally straight in the middle of those, you know, bouts sometimes. But if you've had that thing, like you said, you've repeated things over and over again, it's going to be, it's like when they have people do fire drills. That's so if something really happens, you're going to be able to get out. Well, I would hope that the training is, you know, when you're in the middle of getting a little, you know, bent out of shape from getting knocked over, you know how to get back in again. And then they come to the corner and you can say those magic words that help get them back.
Connect to what you worked the repetition on.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's an intense sport, that's for sure. So you have to be ready for all times. Somebody can come back to the corner where they could be looking not to continue, and you got to build that strength with them and make them believe and they belong there.
Right. It's one